Stand on the sun-drenched coast of southern Spain, perhaps at the scenic viewpoint of Mirador del Estrecho, and gaze south. On a clear day, the illusion is, honestly, just breathtakingly potent. Across a shimmering expanse, the rugged silhouette of Africa rises. The peak of Jebel Musa appears close enough to touch. This narrow channel, the legendary Strait of Gibraltar, presents one of geography's most tantalizing paradoxes. It is a mere 14 kilometers, or just under 9 miles, at its narrowest point. A distance shorter than many daily commutes in a major city. A modern ferry can cross it in little more than half an hour. This proximity has fueled dreams for centuries. The idea of physically linking Europe and Africa feels inevitable. Imagine stepping into a car in Tarifa, or boarding a high-speed train to Tangier, in less time than it takes to watch a television show. The dream of connecting Europe and Africa is not a new one. It has captivated engineers, visionaries, and politicians for over a century. Early plans were aspirational, symbols of progress more than practical projects. The 20th century turned sketches into serious proposals. One famous proponent was American engineer Eugene T.S.C., who imagined a floating bridge, a city on water. His design was biomimetic, a flexible spine that would sway with currents. Yet, estimated costs and unproven technology kept such projects on paper. They inspired future thinking but were ultimately rejected. Still, each proposal helped define the real engineering problems to solve. Among these ideas, none was more radical than Hermann Sorgel's Atlantropa. Conceived in the 1920s by German architect Hermann Sorgel, he proposed damming the strait and lowering the Mediterranean by about 200 meters to create new land. The Gibraltar Dam would generate immense hydroelectric power while exposing vast coastal land. But draining the sea would devastate ecosystems, ancient sites, and possibly climate systems. Politically, the plan never gained traction. After Sorgel's death, Atlantropa became a cautionary tale. In 1979, Spain and Morocco formally agreed to investigate a fixed link. Two public companies, Sisegsa and SNEP, began detailed scientific surveys. What they found revealed engineering challenges far deeper than imagined. The shortest canyon route plunges to nearly 900 meters, almost 3,000 feet. Each support pillar would equal more than 3 stacked Eiffel Towers in height. Planting such piles into the abyss would be unprecedented and astronomically expensive. Tunneling faces similar extremes. The world's deepest subsea tunnels only reach approximately 292 meters. A canyon route tunnel would be more than 3 times deeper, with immense pressure problems. That pressure would challenge current tunneling and maintenance technology. The strait is where cold Atlantic water collides with warm Mediterranean water, producing violent currents. Subsurface eddies and whirlpools make the seafloor a permanent storm. Survey ships like Nautil and Pola suffered snapped gear and failed coring operations. When scientists finally analyzed cores, the seabed itself emerged as the decisive problem. Layers of flysch, soft clays and breccia provide a terrible foundation for heavy pillars. Driving piles into such ground risks subsidence, shifting loads, and catastrophic collapse. Even if engineers solved geology and currents, political realities would remain. A fixed link demands unwavering political will, deep mutual trust, and long-term cooperation. Disputes over Ceuta and Melilla have repeatedly derailed progress. In 2008, a royal visit provoked Moroccan outrage, an ambassador recalled, and the project paused. Again in 2020, diplomatic tensions over Western Sahara treatment stalled talks. Investors need certainty. Repeated pauses make financing impossible. After decades of surveys, attention shifted to the threshold route, a longer 28-kilometer path to the west. A 2005 survey showed max depths of about 300 meters, far shallower than the canyon. Clay layers here are thinner and hard rock less extensive, making tunneling more feasible. Current proposals favor a 3-tunnel system, 2 rail tunnels and a central service tunnel. Designs include ventilation, evacuation routes, and a dedicated maintenance tunnel. Like the Channel Tunnel, this would be rail-only and could have travel times between Casablanca and Madrid. In 2006, tenders were issued, and Lombardy Engineering won a contract. Optimism followed. Yet political incidents and economics repeatedly pushed the project back on the shelf. Latest estimates top €8 billion. Financing will require a multinational consortium.